I'm just going to go through this meditation that I call a body space meditation. So as always, just do your best to get yourself as comfortable as you can on the start. So for a start, just engage with your breath at whatever level you can. And whether that's just noticing your in-breath and your out-breath, or noticing the depth of your breathing, or simply noticing the movement in your body as you breathe in and out. So just be with your breathing at whatever level seems okay. And you may notice that your mind wanders, that you start thinking of other things, that you're distracted by thoughts, by feelings, by things going on in the outside. And that's all completely normal. And if you notice that happening, then just gently take your attention back to your breath. Now just try this. Just try taking 3 breaths that are slightly longer and slightly slower. So just slightly longer and slightly slower breaths. And then just notice how that feels in your body. And maybe think of the breath as an anchor and a way of accessing that place deep inside you that is peaceful and that is still, so that you can observe what's going on the surface without necessarily getting caught up in it all. So now I'm just going to run through your body from the tips of your toes and right through it, and I'm just going to talk you through this, so just listen to the instructions. And if at any time you feel that you need to, you can always re-ground yourself in your breath. Okay, so just notice the distance between your toes and your knees, and maybe just take a little time to travel that distance. And then notice the distance from your knees to your hips. And then notice your right leg. And then your left leg. And then just see if there's any difference between the two. And if there is, what the difference is. And now notice the space between your hips. And then go to the point that's midway between your hips. And then go to the bottom of your spine, so just take your attention to the bottom of your spine. And then just travel up your spine, noticing the distance between the bottom of your spine and the top of your spine. And just take a little time just to travel that distance. And then just take your attention to your shoulders and the space between your shoulders. And go to the point that's midway between your shoulders, just at the top of your breastbone, at the top of your sternum. And then just notice the distance from your left shoulder to that midpoint, and from your right shoulder to that midpoint. And then just go down to the bottom of your sternum, your breastbone. And go to the point that's halfway between the bottom of your breastbone and your spine. Now let's go back to the shoulders and go to the distance. Just notice the distance between your shoulders and your elbows. And then from your elbows to your wrists. And go to the distance between your wrists and the tips of your fingers. And just go to the distance between the top of your spine and the top of your head. And then go to the space above the top of your head, maybe between the top of your head and the ceiling. And now just bring your attention to your whole body. Just bring your attention back to your whole body. And then notice what's on the right hand side of your body, the space that's on the right hand side of your body. And the space that's on the left hand side of your body. And what's beneath your feet? Is there a space beneath your feet? And then just notice the space all around your body. And then bring your attention back to your whole body again. So now just start to move your toes, just wiggle your toes. And then move your fingers. And then open and close your eyes a few times. And now just allow your body to move in whatever way it feels it needs to. And bring your attention